Entrepreneurship is scary when you don't understand it, but it is a liberating experience when you get it right. Hello, everyone. For those who are new, my name is Harish Kesani from Research Digital, where we help clients scale their businesses through automation, digitalization, and presentation. And today's episode is going to be a special one. Why? Number one, it's the 60th video on the channel. Yes, time passes by fast. Number two, this channel just crossed 2000 plus subscribers. Thanks to you. But there is one more reason, and that is launching of my first book, Liberating Entrepreneurs. Yes, I have been working on this for long now and recently completed. I did a long post on the LinkedIn for story behind it. The book is for entrepreneurs who started their business for freedom but finally got trapped due to the negligence. Their life became a never-ending fight and the last thing they think of is true independence. And how do I know about it? Because I have been through it. Yes, from starting a few businesses to being trapped by businesses and finally reaching the point by breaking barriers and myths to build companies in India and abroad. It made me an authority on the subject. But don't judge me on my words, rather, listen and read what some of the readers say about this book.
I honestly can't recommend the book Liberating Entrepreneurs more for anyone looking to start a company or someone who's been running one for a while. As a founder running a marketing and content agency, a lot of parts resonated with me, but especially the bit about knowing your customer's journey before creating any marketing materials. Harish provides tons of examples of common pitfalls and mistakes. But not only that, he also gives you actionable tips to overcome them, and ways to make sure that you are creating marketing suitable for your customers. So if you want to get light years ahead of your competitors, your peers, and anyone else in the business, I highly recommend that you read this book. Couldn't recommend it more.
During my 2 decade of journey, I got chance to work with 1000 plus clients in the 50 plus industries in 10 plus countries, which gives me an understanding of the business as a whole rather than having the knowledge in the silos. During these 20 years, I have been to the most tough dam site for the NTPC in Lahori Pala, which is the peak of the Rishikesh mountain with no connectivity except satellite, to the remote areas of the Rajasthan like Bhilwara, from the most advanced factories of Asian Paints to domestic industries like Rowrelease, from working with one of the best airport in the world, Delhi Airport, to Airport Authority of India to ISRO, from refinery to chemical to pharma to military application to handicraft to fashion to power generation. You name it, and most likely we have worked with that industry. But how does that help you? Well, one, you get to know about all industries and their interrelationship, and two, combined knowledge is the power to quickly understand the problem and its answer. In the book on the Charles Munger, the author mentioned that it's more important to understand all subjects and see their interrelationship rather than study one and become pro in that. Different industries and companies face different challenges, and these different challenges push us to think of unique solution for them. I usually tell my people in the company, we are not in the IT business, but in the business of providing solutions. This changes everything. Once you see a business and its interrelated challenges, you are compelled to find its root and solve from there, not from the top. As it's famously said, for a man with a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Let me give you a quick example. I met with a top boss of a company for making a sales deck. During our discussion, I figured out he was disappointed with its sales figures and he wanted us to design a fantastic presentation to solve this. With little more digging, I realized it's not sales problem but a salesman problem because when his team was not able to sell as per the expectation, they were looking for the excuse and they zeroed it down on the sales deck. With a little more in depth discussion, I figured out that the way they were selecting salespeople was not right. And it's even the problem of the recruitment. Thanks to our client from the recruitment side who shared enough knowledge with us, and I could see that through. So you notice that started with a simple sales presentation, actually zero down to the recruitment problem. This is where combined knowledge helps. I wrote chapter 5 in the book Liberating Entrepreneurs. Is your sales team not performing? Especially on this topic, and try to give the right reason and why blaming the team is not the correct way of solving this. Although generating leads, handling objection in the sales, how to pitch the deal, and high ticket sales are my favorite topic in the book, I couldn't help but add chapter on the recruitment, time management, reporting, creating valuable products, etc., just to cover 360 degree. And no matter how much I try, there are always some areas that remain uncovered. But I would say for a founder who has been working for the business from last 3 to 5 years, it would be a decent book to cut many struggle and get straight to the most optimized path. For those who are unaware, I'm a designated mentor at center government through Niti Aayog and in the state by the Delhi government. And I visit universities and IIMs, etc. to encourage entrepreneurship. One thing I notice everywhere is that most entrepreneurs, irrespective of their financial state, feels trapped. So I decided to write so that I can help them realize that there is a way better of doing this. There are ways to enjoy your life, money, knowledge, and learning, like I'm doing. Sure, it's not easy and requires relentless practice, implementation, and years, but the fruit of it makes it all worthwhile. 170 pages packed with the real business tips and strategy that I have used myself to grow my company to 1,000 plus clients in 50 plus industries and help my customers succeed too. There are 22 chapters, each sharing a useful strategy you can immediately apply in your business. As a business owner myself, I know how lonely, frustrating, and sometimes scary this path can feel. That's why I wrote this book to help fellow entrepreneurs and make their lives easier, just like I have done for my clients and myself. Imagine saving years of your life by avoiding common mistakes and knowing inside secrets. More than the number of the clients, money, or fame, this book will give you insight that will free you from the trap that most business owners fall into. You can get the link in the description below to get your own copy of Liberating Entrepreneurs. And I see you in next episode.